Hello guys, today I'm starting with illustrations of profit or loss for pre and post incorporation chapter. But before that, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel because that motivates me to do more videos. So now getting into the chapter. Chapter 5, Profit or Loss Pre and Post Incorporation. Illustration 1. Rama Udyog Limited was incorporated on August 1st, 2011. It had acquired a running business of Rama and Co. with effect from April 1st, 2011. First, what you need to do when you get a question of pre and post incorporation profit. You need to do three things. First, always find out the time ratio. Then you need sales ratio. Then compulsorily you need gross profit. Whenever you start with the question of finding pre and post incorporation profits, you need these. Okay. Now we'll continue with the question. So they told that on 1st April 2011 they acquired the business, but it got incorporated on 1st August 2011. So we'll find out the time ratio using this. Illustration 1, working out number 1, time ratio. So they acquired the business on 1/4/2011. It got incorporated only on 1 August 2011. Okay, and they have asked us to calculate the profit for year ended 31st March 2012. So all these three things you need to write mandatorily, otherwise you get confused. Okay, so the period from 1 4 April to August, how many months? April, May, June, July, 4 months. Then from August to March, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, 8. Okay, this is ratio, na? So we are writing it here in the ratio form. Then we can further simplify this, that is 1 za 2 za 4 1 za 4 2 za. So time ratio for us is 1:2. Got the point? Next, we'll find out the sales ratio. But before that, we'll read a question. During the year 2011-12, total sales was 36 lakhs. Okay, total sales was 36 lakhs. Now sales per month is first half of the, where in the first half of the year was half of was it was in the later year. So we'll understand this point now. Calculation of sales ratio. Now they have told that first 6 months they had half of the sales of later 6 months, the next 6 months probably. The next, okay, but we don't know what is that amount. Suppose we'll keep, let sales be x. Okay, if they had for first 6 months and second 6 months, what they told is, if 6 months, if x is the amount of sales for the last 6 months, then for first 6 months it was half of what they had. Okay, so we are writing it 0.5x. I hope you understood this point. Now we'll do the sales ratio. How do we do the sales ratio? This is for the first 6 months. Now For the pre-incorporation, we had 4 months. Yes or no? 4 months we had. This is the sale for per month. Okay, this is they have given for per month. That's why we will multiply it by 4 months for the for getting for the pre-incorporation. 4 months into 0.5x will be our pre-incorporation sales, that is 2 2x. Okay, then for post incorporation we are having total 8 months. In this, first 6 months will be of 0.5x. So here we have already completed 4 months, remaining 2 months into 0.5x. For rest of the 2 months we will be having 0.5x only. Then remaining, now in 8 months 2 months is gone, remaining is 6 months. 6 months into x, how much do we get? Here is x plus 6x, so 7x is the total. Okay, so sales ratio is equal to 2x is to 7x, that is equal to 2 is to 7. This is how we get the sales ratio. Next, the net profit of the company was 2 lakh rupees, which were after charging the following expenses. So after charging all these expenses, they got the net profit of 2 lakh. But what we need? We need gross profit and not net profit. How do we arrive at the gross profit from the net profit? I'll show you a trick. Suppose you think this is a P&L account. Okay, you have in the trading account you got the gross profit. Okay, to gross profit brought down, you will be having some amount, then you will carry down here by gross profit carried down, then you will have all expenses related to profit and loss account, then you will get net profit to net profit brought down. Okay, this is the total. Now you have net profit, you need gross profit. Yes or no? So what you will do is, you have deducted from gross profit, you have deducted all these expenses to get the net profit. Now what you will do is, you will add back all these expenses to get the gross profit. Okay, that's what we need to do now. Working note number 3, calculation of gross profit. You have net profit plus all expenses. How much is the net profit? 2 lakhs plus all the expenses. Whatever is given there, you have depreciation 1,23,000 plus director's fee 50,000 plus preliminary expenses 12,000 plus office expenses is 78,000 plus selling expenses 72,000 plus interest to vendor 5,000. So if you add all these, you will get gross profit. So you get gross profit of 5,40,000. Now you got all the. So draw the format like this: statement showing pre and post incorporation profit for the year ended 31st March 2011. Particulars: total basis, pre incorporation, post incorporation. Now from we should start always with gross profit. Okay, gross profit we show it as working note number 3. Okay, the total we got is 5,40,000 and gross profit will be always based on the sales. So you write sales ratio. What is the sales ratio? 2 is to 7. Okay, now we'll divide on based on this. Okay, 5,40,000 into 2 divided by what is the total of these two? 2 plus 7 is 9. So 1,20,000. Next, 5,40,000 into 7 divided by 9. 4,20,000. Then next one is depreciation. So depreciation is on the time basis. Total depreciation is 1,23,000. Time ratio is 1 is to 2. So how much do we get? 41,000 and 82,000. Next is director's fees. Once we find out, we get all the ratios, then it will be so easy that we can do it so fast. 50,000. So director's fees is always post. Okay, why? Because after incorporation of a company only, you will give a direct fees, direct such things will happen. So it will be always post. So you'll write it in post incorporation. The next one is preliminary expenses. This expense is also related to company, totally company. So it will be post only. 12,000. Next, selling expenses. Selling expenses will be always on the basis of selling ratio. So total is 72,000. 2 is to 7 basis. You get 16,000 and you get 56,000. After selling expenses, you have office expenses. Office expenses is 78,000. So office expenses will be always on the time ratio. Then 26,000 and 52,000. Next, what do we have? We have interest to vendors. Interest to vendors. There is some adjustment here you need to see regarding this. Interest to vendors up to August 31st. So we need to calculate time for this separately. That is, in our when we take till time ratio till August, okay, 1st of August will be of the pre-incorporation, will come under pre-incorporation, and remaining will go under post-incorporation. So what is the total amount? Total amount is 5,000. How do we do the basis, or that I mean the ratio? Okay, so we are having total 5 months. Okay, from April to August. From April to August. In that 4 months is of pre-incorporation basis. Another month is of post-incorporation basis. So we get 4,000 and 1,000. So take the total of this and this. This is the total profit which you are getting. And for pre-incorporation 33,000, for post-incorporation 1,67,000. Now always you need to transfer pre-incorporation profit to capital reserve account. Okay, so here you will write net profit of rupees 33,000 transferred to capital reserve account. So this you need to mandatorily mention. So that's all about this question. I hope you guys have understood it. If any doubts or you need any other videos, please comment in the comment section and we'll post it as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you.